On this vote, the yeas are 53, the nays are 47, and this nomination is confirmed.
History at the High Court. Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson is confirmed as the first black woman to sit on the U.S. Supreme Court. Who is this barrier breaker? A Harvard graduate who spent 2 years as a public defender. She met her husband Patrick in college. The two have been married for 25 years. She's a mother of 2 daughters who looked on with pride during her confirmation hearings. The vote was presided over by Vice President Kamala Harris, the first black woman to hold that position.
Let us all, I think, rejoice in who we are as a nation, that we achieved, long overdue, but we achieved this important milestone. I think it makes a very important statement about who we aspire to be, who we are, who we believe ourselves to be. It's a statement about that on our highest court in the land, we want to make sure that there's going to be full representation and the finest and brightest and the best. And that's what happened today. I'm very proud.
Also making headlines this morning, COVID surges through Washington, D.C., from the House Speaker to the U.S. Senate to top members of the president's cabinet, and the ongoing crisis in Ukraine, where Vladimir Putin continues to kill with impunity. With us, we have the host of Way Too Early and White House bureau chief at Politico, Jonathan Lemire, the president of the Council on Foreign Relations, Richard Haass, former aide to the George W. Bush White House and State Departments, Elise Jordan, is with Willie, Joe, and me on this Friday morning.
Yeah.
We made it through the week. I loved watching. We stopped the day to watch the vote.
We did.
Yesterday, and just one little nugget from Politico. Ketanji Brown Jackson, she voiced her goals as a young woman to go to Harvard, and her high school counselor told her she shouldn't set her heights so high.
Set her goals so high, yeah.
She graduated magna cum laude from Harvard, then went on to Harvard Law School, graduated cum laude from Harvard Law School, and she was an editor at the Harvard Law Review. I wish she would stop setting her sights so high.
Yeah, exactly.
And she said in her testimony she had doubts about herself even at Harvard. Should I be here?
With all these people saying that to her,
and then
maybe
she had
it's
an
time.
extraordinary moment on campus where a woman came up to her and said, "Keep
Yes,
going."
that
And
was
boy,
beautiful.
she keep going. You know, 55 years after Thurgood Marshall went to the court as the first black justice. It took 55 years, but now we have the first black woman justice. A moment, even if you disagree with her judicial philosophy, as many Republicans said they do, a moment the country should celebrate.
Yeah, which I must say, listen, the parties treat each other despicably. They treat these nominees despicably. They do, and you please don't even start me with you're talking about whataboutism. Yeah, I am. Look, I mean, it's absolutely horrific, and you can and even on the issues of race, I was hearing people talking about yesterday. Oh, well, this shows how race. Well, I remember, let's just say it, Chuck Schumer acting abhorrently towards Miguel Estrada, towards a black woman who was trying to go to the D.C. circuit, saying we're not. So okay. But all that aside, let's put all that aside, okay? I am showing that, yes, both sides are horrific. I didn't vote for Barack Obama. When Barack Obama got elected, I turned to the person I was with and I said, I didn't vote for him, but what an incredible country we live in. And I had chills. I was, again, I thought he was too liberal. I didn't, blah, blah, blah. I could go down the list. But even in that moment, I knew something really incredible had happened that made me proud to be an American, right? Yesterday, Elise, I'm watching. First of all, Rand Paul, serious, deliberately. He had, I don't know what he was doing, but that holding up of history, I don't know, Lindsay, I don't know. Maybe his tie got shredded. All of this, but then afterwards, given our history as a nation, given the fact that women, the way women have been treated, the way black people have been treated, the way black women have been treated, just as a matter of history. It's a matter of fact, as much of fact as this is a coffee cup. You don't think more Republicans than Mitt Romney could have stayed in the chamber taken to their feet and applauded the moment, even if they didn't agree with her judicial philosophy. And I'm sure I don't agree with a lot of her judicial philosophy. But you know what I do agree in? That this country, despite all of our problems, despite all of our screw-ups, we're still stumbling toward being a more perfect union. A moment like that, damn it,
Should bring
stand
tears to our
on
eyes.
your feet and applaud.
That's what was so sad about it, because it was such a huge moment and brought tears to my eyes as a woman of the South who has seen what black women have endured for so long, and just everything that Justice Jackson's overcome. And it was so incredibly moving. And then to have this political climate of disregarding our basic humanity as Americans, as saluting the progress that we've made, as coming together, it's just so foul and distasteful. And I am glad that Senator Romney could, as always, be a class act, but I wish that other Republicans would have joined and saluted this historic achievement, too.
Yeah, you're not giving up anything by standing there acknowledging the moment, applauding for the moment. This isn't about her judicial philosophy. I'm sure those fights are going to continue for forever. But again, to not be able to stop and just acknowledge the moment.
Well, the claim from Lindsey Graham was that he wasn't wearing a tie, so he can go in. He was at a press conference a couple hours earlier in a suit and tie. Some Republicans sort of popped their thumbs out of the cloakroom, gave their thumbs down, and they got to the airport. That's their choice. I'm sure Democrats didn't stand and applaud Amy Coney Barrett when she was confirmed either. But this was certainly a moment for history that was worthy of what Mitt Romney gave, which was a standing ovation.
And by the way, when the first woman, Ronald Reagan's selection, Sandra Day O'Connor, got, I think, a unanimous vote. So Democrats did stand to their feet and were there, gave a unanimous vote for Sandra Day O'Connor, the first woman to go in the Supreme Court.
Proving we can do it.
Well, and then Justice Thomas, did Democrats stand and clap for him? I mean, I'm sure at least a few, I would hope, did. So much has eroded since the era of Justice O'Connor to now, in that we just can't even look at each other beyond our politics and, come together at all.
Yeah.
Well, it was a remarkable moment. Now,
hey, thanks so much for watching our YouTube channel. You can follow up on today's top stories and breaking news, or catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.